How can I terminate a lease agreement early without penalty? Imagine needing to move out sooner than expected but worried about breaking your lease and facing fines. It's a common concern, and the good news is there are ways to do it without penalties. Let's walk through how to make that happen smoothly. First, check your lease agreement carefully. Look for any early termination or buyout clauses. These sections tell you if you can end the lease early and what you might need to pay. Sometimes, paying a set fee or a few months' rent can let you leave without penalties. If your lease has these clauses, follow their instructions exactly to avoid extra costs. If your lease doesn't have an early termination clause, don't worry. Laws in your state might give you legal reasons to break the lease without penalty. For example, if you are in the military and get transferred or deployed, the Service Members Civil Relief Act allows you to end your lease early. Living in unsafe or uninhabitable conditions is another valid reason. If the landlord refuses to fix serious issues like mold, leaks, or heating problems, you might be able to leave without penalty. Laws requiring landlords to keep properties safe and livable, and failure to do so can justify early termination. Disability-related needs also count. If a health condition makes it impossible to stay in the unit safely, laws like the Fair Housing Act may allow you to end your lease early. Similarly, if you are experiencing domestic violence, some states recognize this as a valid reason to break a lease early. If none of these apply, try talking to your landlord. Offer to help find a new tenant to take over your lease. Sometimes, agreeing to pay a reasonable fee or covering advertising costs can make the process easier for both of you. Open communication can often prevent legal issues later. Always give written notice before you leave. Most leases or state laws requiring 30 to 60 days notice. Keep copies of all emails or letters you send to your landlord. This proof can protect you if any disputes arise. Avoid the mistake of leaving without telling your landlord or ignoring lease terms. Moving out without notice can lead to penalties or damage to your rental history. Remember, landlords have a duty to try to re-rent the unit quickly. This means your financial responsibility might end sooner if they find a new tenant fast. In summary, review your lease for early termination options. Know your legal rights under state and federal laws. Always give proper written notice. Communicate openly and try to work out an agreement. If possible, help find a new tenant. Without a valid reason or lease clause, you might still owe rent until the lease ends or a new tenant moves in. Following these steps can help you leave your rental smoothly and avoid penalties or legal trouble.